I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. I want to take my bearing from Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap that catch men. Jeremiah was an anointed man from the womb, and he said that among his people that there are wicked men who set traps to catch men. Becoming a man of value was one of the discussions we had in the webinar that we had on the 7th and on the 8th of June. And like as I said, the next webinar will be 5th and 6th of July. Now that's the way you enter into the mentorship class. Now, one of the things my father told me and did to me was to make sure I went far from his people. So I didn't go to the University of Benin because it was too close to home. So I went to the University of Ibadan. And he told me, go far from home. And I went to the east and stayed there for 15 years until I was 40. By then he had died. I am the oldest grandchild of Apoki. But I don't contend and contest with the other great grandchildren for land or whatever. I don't, because I know that I will get into difficulties, spiritual, physical difficulties. So I stayed away and still stay away. When I started this online social media activity, the greatest challenges I had, the greatest critics, the greatest attacks were from people close to me, people residing in the same city, the same town with me, and young men from my tribe. They attacked me, called me all kinds of names. One of the challenges people have at the base of the pyramid, particularly those you are close to, they will always wonder, where is this one from? Who does he think he is? And some of them have been superstars around, and when you come as the new kid in the block, who does he think he is? In fact, pastors held meetings that they should not invite me to their churches. At a point, they questioned whether I was a medical doctor. And one of them that was bold enough called me, "Are you really a medical doctor?" He said, "Which university did you attend?" I told him I attended University of Ibadan. I quoted my matriculation number. I attended FGC Warri. I told him I was house captain of National House B. I told him I went to Government College Ughelli. I quoted my school number. Then I quoted several other things. He said, "Why am I talking like that?" I said, "I've always known from childhood, from when I started practicing medicine, that one day people will question my identity, because I knew today would come. I knew it, and I was working towards it." So they doubted my being a medical doctor. One of my in-laws called me fake doctor. Another one called me Ogoy Quokka. They said all kinds of things. They called me a miser. In fact, they called me from where they were playing Scrabble, that people here are saying that I'm a miser. I said, yes, I'm a miser. I'm a stingy person. That's how I have managed to train 3 children overseas. That's why I have managed to build whatever I have built. They told me I didn't used to dress well. I told them it's only a madman that wears his best clothes to the farm, and that I was at my farming season. They criticized my messages that I was only talking about development and capacity building, that he don't mind him, he's a motivational speaker. As if Jesus did not come to motivate us. They did not tell us that you are the head and not the tail. I came that thou may have life and have it more abundantly. All kinds of things, all power has been given us. Jesus was the greatest motivator. Oh, I talk about money, but 99% of all the parables and examples Jesus gave were transactional parables. But my mind was very far away from them. The schools I attended, many of them did not attend. In fact, I saw one young boy that attacked me on my 60th birthday in the marriage I went to. He was looking one kind and he hid away from me. And so, if you have to be a man of value, when you are at the base of the pyramid with the crowd, ignore their talks. Jealously guard your heart. Out of it spring the issues of life. People who don't have substance, they always discuss people who are creating events. They're always very jealous of those who are advancing. They don't want to be like you. They want you to be like them, so that you can settle at the same level and they can cry the same cry. There is no money in Ughelli. Ughelli is not this. Ughelli people are not giving. Nigeria is this. No. They will criticize. They will say, about me, you come for me, I come for you. Somebody made a lousy comment when I talked about the killing of soldiers in Aba. He fired, I whipped him till 3 a.m. I'm unemployed, I don't have any work. I can stay without going to work. I'll still be comfortable, I'll still feed well. I fired him till 3 a.m. and I didn't hear from him again. One person from, say, a crazy German sniper attacked me. I whipped him and he came again, sprayed something in his eyes like a madman. He didn't know me, I'm a certified madman. And I whipped him a third time. He didn't come out again. He couldn't respond to what I said. So, at the base, you see people want to attack you. Even when you come up, they're looking for a way to pull you down, criticize you, antagonize you, and be angry with you. But you see, people who are at the base, who are close to you, who are critical of you, who want to constrict you, they are the ones that place the greatest demands on you. They expect so much from you. They want you to do so much for them. And if you don't do, they will be angry. But they don't contribute to your life. If you have any person that is close to you, that is contributing to your life, treasure that person. If you can't cross oceans for him, cross gutters for him. Such people are very, very rare. And I have one of them. I have some of them, but one in particular. Your wife can be your antagonist. Your children might not have value for what you are doing. Concentrate. Press forward towards the mark of higher calling. But you will see people who are far away from you, who might not know you directly. Some of them are your greatest admirers. Some of them are your greatest benefactors. Some of them are your greatest publicists. There's a young lady in Kano. She sends my videos to Tunde Ednot. Private message. And Tunde Ednot has been a blessing to this channel. has shared several of my videos from NSAS till today. I don't know him. I don't know his tribe. I've never spoken to him. He is far away. I don't know where he stays. But he has taken it upon himself to contribute to my growth and to my welfare. But those around me here, these people, they are the ones that want to pull you down. So, there's a young man, all the data, 2 young people, Pastor Abraham, the data that I use, he subscribes. He bought a router that I use to do conferences. Brought a router for me. Much younger. He doesn't have as much as I will give to him, but he gives to me. He is not my brother. He's not related to me. My parasitic brothers, they are the ones who will say rubbish about me. As I am now, I have nephews who their father is my brother or was my brother, who can open their mouths and insult me as I am. Somebody who will not be allowed to come near the car that brings me to preach, will open his teeth are dirty. He has body odor. When he was working in the poultry, the woman working with him told him that you smell. In a poultry, for your smell to overwhelm poultry means that you are really a dustbin. Brought him to help him, to train him. He sent messages after I left my house to attack me. Another one, several of them. They've been a thorn in my flesh. And my father warned me I should keep clear of them, but I disobeyed. And I've seen the consequences. There are people very close to you, family people, classmates, associates, working in the same place, neighbors, your church people. You don't know the wickedness of church people. Church people, they might be the most critical of you. Excel and succeed without them. Your tribesmen sometimes. As I was coming from from Lagos, the Nedu group booked a flight. I got to the airport late because of the traffic from Lekki and some administrative shortcomings. When I got there, I had to reschedule my flight to Port Harcourt, and because I had another interview with a group from London and another one with a group from Kenya or Ghana. So as I was in the queue, a young man saw me, very fine young man. He said, "You are Dr. Charles Apoki." I said, "Yes, sir." My in-law will kill me if I don't take a picture with you. See me. Then I took a picture with him. Said the in-law is a Kenyan, and he sent the picture to the in-law before we took off. And I told him I want to go to Ogeli this night, and I will join you to the express road. And we landed in the airport in Port Harcourt. It was dark already. And the in-law called in the taxi. He paid for the taxi. The in-law called when we were in the taxi. "Oh, Dr. Apoki, a Kenyan from the UK. Was so excited that I met her in-law. So excited about my videos and all that." And the young man said, "You can't go to Ugeli tonight. I will book a hotel for you." And he did book a hotel, paid for my meal that night. And I called Pastor Abraham. I said, "Abraham, I'm here. You know, we have an interview with the people from London by 11 a.m. and I need to leave Port Harcourt on time. He called one of the men that sends data 90% of the time for this broadcast. He is the MD of Cove Real Estate and Construction Company, Peter Odion. Please pray for him. And he said, our daddy is a national treasure. Nothing must happen to him. So tomorrow I'm sending a vehicle to pick him to take to Ughelli. The next morning, there was an SUV with security personnel and a driver that took me to Ughelli. I arrived on time and was able to do the interview with the people from London. Apart from the young man who met me in the airport, it's not all of them, and all the other people are not my tribe's people. The young man has never met me before. The mother-in-law is a Kenyan. The person who paid for the logistics to take me to Ughelli, not from my tribe, not my neighbor or whatever. But you now see that all the calls I have received recently are people who are far away from me. You see, when cocoa goes to Switzerland, when it comes back as chocolate. And people from Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria buy it at a higher price. People close to you can be crabs in your life, and they will pull you down if you are not careful. Progress without them. Excel without them. That is a warning you must have in your head, and don't be sentimental. Be responsible to them, but look away from them. And as far as your eyes can see, it's a future you can create, and you walk away from Lot and walk towards the land that God has promised you. I am just starting, but I'm sharing some wisdom with you. I remain your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki.